Looking for the sports channel, Gary.
Alrighty, well, this will be the monthly recap for September 2020, and we'll be talking about many different things. We'll be talking about our total revenue, which is right about here, our total expenses. We'll be talking about our biggest winners, our biggest losers, and key takeaways for the month of September. So, this month, September was a little bit more volatile than the other months. The other months, it was just kind of straight up, slow grind up every day in the SPY, and then the start of September was just, boom, let's drop. So September was a crazy month, tons of volatility, big daily candles within the ranges. And so it was a little bit more of a veteran type market. I know a lot of people had a rough month of September. So a lot of people are saying, oh, September, I can't wait for it to end. But September, we actually kind of held in strong. This involves day trading and swing trading. So our biggest runners and winners this month were Beyond. Beyond was the first one. So Beyond, we had some really good trades on it, where there's a lot of different things going on. And basically the reason Beyond was so good this month was because we broke this bullish wedge pattern right at about the first of the month. So we started really coming up. Momentum oscillator is looking good. And we were just catching it from moves from like 140 to 145, from 145 to 150, from 150 to 155, from 155 to 160, just constantly in and out every day. So that was Beyond. We caught Roku multiple times over. Roku was a great trade. And we said in our Roku technical analysis video months ago that our end of the year target was about $200 a share. And we just got this nice little triangle pattern on the daily chart. And that's why this day was so explosive. And check out that video. That was the Roku $800 green day. And that comes from many different areas. But we had some really good winners Beyond, 710 into 980. We had Beyond, here we go, Beyond, 657 into 1,085. One contract of that was a swing trade. The second two were a day trade. Those are just solid moves on Beyond. So that was our main thing. And then SPY, we had a couple of SPY shorts where we shorted SPY, and then we bought the dip and then went long SPY. Those are some crazy things. Swing trading some gap downs on SPY once this bear flag broke down. Technically, it broke down at 337, 338, but it had the actual follow through underneath 331.70. We made that SPY technical analysis video, and we closed our shorts at 320, bought the dip, went long. So tons of crazy stuff. There was the Apple bear flag that played out, and that was similar to the SPY. We rode that down from 109 all the way to 106.50. So that was Apple. And then Workhorse was a great month this month because we bought the all-time high over 22.90, and then we rode it all the way up to about 30, sold all of our shares at 30, got the drop down, and then we reloaded at about 22.90. So we were underwater for a little bit, but then we caught the rest of that move up. And so now that we talked kind of about our biggest winners of the month, and our total revenue for the month was $4,653. So that's how much we made, but we had a total expense of $2,259. So we had 84 trades this month, and that means our expectancy per trade is about $28.50. So every time we take a trade, I expect to make $28.50. That's an average. Obviously, there are times where it's like 157. There are times where it's minus 76. There are times where it's minus 175, times minus 230. So let's go over our biggest expense trades. So our biggest expense trades were, of course, on Friday expiration options. And Friday expiration options, the theta is extremely high. So if it doesn't give you the move that you're looking for, the option contract gets clapped. And if you don't get the move you're looking for and it goes down, the option contract gets clapped. So look, 372 into 142. Big L. Facebook, 260 into 85. And this is just about 2 weeks ago. And so same day option contracts expiring on Friday still was a killer this month. And so that probably contributed to a lot of these expense trades. But there was also just a lot of little slow bleeding cuts. We only had about 3 or 4 green days this month, although the month is not over. This is just in preparation for October. So our biggest losses of the month were SQ. And SQ, we caught this was basically on swing trades. We caught this fat gap down from 170 all the way down to 155, and then we just rode that market crash down. So that was a nasty expense trade. And then Facebook multiple times over, I kept trying to buy the dip, and I kept having to stop out. And so Facebook was a lot of random expense trades. So our main takeaways are still stay away from Friday expiration. And our main takeaways are that stick to the higher time frame. The higher time frame is what tells you your range for the day, and you're picking up $10 bills instead of $1 bills. So that's the monthly recap this month. Decent month. It'll probably be fluctuated the next 2 days up until, I think, Wednesday this next week. So 2,400 around there. Last month was about 2,500. And then in July is a little bit less, 1,200. And then in June, it was only 900. So getting better and better each and every month, which is exactly what we're looking for in trading. We need to ramp up the revenue trades and minimize the expense trades. Don't need to take a lot of trades, but just need to be mindful of everything. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in and see ya.